It is with profound sadness that I bring you the news that Eddie Jordan has passed away at the age of 76. The former Formula One team owner revealed late last year that he was battling an aggressive form of prostate cancer, and his family has confirmed that EJ passed away in the early hours of this morning, the 20th of March 2025, at his home in Cape Town, South Africa. I'm not going to go into too much detail about Jordan's career in Formula One, because I already did that when this got announced. But for those that don't know who EJ was, he was a former team owner. You might recognise the name Jordan from Jordan Grand Prix, who were in Formula One between 1991 and 2005, a true privateer entry that really shook up the order in that era of Formula One. He gave the debut to Michael Schumacher in Formula One in 1991. His one and only appearance for Jordan coming at the 1991 Belgian Grand Prix. He also gave starts to the likes of Rubens Barrichello, Ralf Schumacher, John Lacey, and Martin Brundle also came up through his junior Formula 3 team as well, and then later went on to race in Formula 1 for him as well. Eddie Irvine as well, Nick Heidfeld, Takuma Sato, some fantastic, Heinz-Harald Frentzen as well, Jarno Trulli, some fantastic drivers, and Fisichella too. Some brilliant drivers that came through his team in Formula 1. And they were a privateer entry. They were not a backmarker entry at all, by any stretch of the imagination. They came into Formula 1 with a bang. They achieved a high of third in the Constructors' Championship in 1999, only behind McLaren and Ferrari. They got 4 race victories. Ralf Schumacher that is, and Damon Hill doing a 1-2 at the Belgian Grand Prix in 1998, their first win. And also a very dramatic win for Giancarlo Fisichella in Brazil 2003 as well, one of the all-time greats. EJ was an absolute maverick and a joy to listen to. And I do apologise if my tone is a bit off, because I knew he was unwell. But just to see this happen, it's hit me quite hard, to be honest, because EJ was someone who I loved listening to. I really, really did enjoy listening to him on the BBC coverage of Formula One here in the UK. He was absolutely fantastic. He was someone who could always find a scoop. He's the one who broke the news of Hamilton going to Mercedes. Nobody believed him, but he was right. And, he was just, like I said, he was just a fantastic person to listen to. Mad as a box of frogs. And I don't think he'll mind me saying that. God bless you, Eddie, by the way. There was never a dull moment with EJ. Never a dull moment whatsoever. He was always entertaining to listen to. Like I said, vast experience in Formula 1. 15 years his team was there as a privateer entry. And the bones of that have now become Aston Martin eventually as well, based at the Silverstone base for the Formula 1 teams. And yeah, it's really sad news. It shouldn't come as too much of a surprise, to be honest, because I don't know EJ, I won't claim to, but knowing what I imagine he's like, I imagine he didn't want to reveal that he had cancer until he knew that it was going to be probably the end. I would imagine EJ is the kind of person to not want to talk about that to other people much, because he would feel that wouldn't really help. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe my assumption is wrong there, but I imagine that he kept it under wraps for quite some time. But I really did. I said at the end of my last video about him when it got announced that he had cancer, that I hoped he would see Aston Martin win a Formula One World Championship in his lifetime, because that's the ashes of Jordan have risen to become eventually Aston Martin, being Force India, and some other teams on the way as well. So he was a music drummer. He performed in a band. I'm sure he performed at Formula One Grand Prix and like the concert thing. He was a racer himself as well. He raced in karting. Eventually became a junior team owner, Formula 3000 back in the day. Like I said, the likes of John Lacey and Martin Brundle came up through there. And yeah, honestly, God bless him. I really will miss him. He's a personality that, like I said, there was never a dull moment with EJ. And yeah, I hope his family are as all right as they can be. I offer my condolences, as does everybody here at the F1 Chronicle. I hope you're all as all right as you can be in this situation. Yeah, and I need a minute, to be honest, because literally this news just broke. Really, really sad news. Rest in peace, Eddie. Those who know you through your time in Formula One will never forget you. We'll never forget you. We'll never forget you. You will always be remembered very fondly. And God bless your soul, Eddie. And I'm not even gonna do an outro. I'm just gonna leave it there. Hope you guys have an all right day despite this news, and share your favorite memory of EJ in Formula One. One of mine personally will always be, and I think I said it in the last one, when the BBC Sport did their Formula One awards and I watched this clip back actually after I did the video. I think it was for 2011. I'm pretty sure it was, and EJ basically got the special or the special awards. Well, it wasn't a particularly Formula One, and it was just something like the best fashion in Formula One, and it went to EJ because EJ always used to wear the loudest of and the most flamboyant of shirts. Like the man had style. I admire his confidence. And they gave him an award for it, and then they just played a compilation of him in his absolutely absurd outfits throughout the season, to fashion by David Bowie. Really sad news. But yeah, just remember the good times, remember the positives, and see you soon, guys. Have a good day. Have as nice of a day as you can. But yeah, let me know your favourite memories of EJ in the comments below.